Okay, this is the water meter. It's in the front parkway. By the way, the parkway is sunken a little bit here. Okay, so the curb might make a trip hazard. And this is the meter, and this is your dial. Inside the dial, right here in the center, there's a little white triangle. That's called a cheater wheel or a cheater paddle. If that's moving, water's moving. It's water supply. So if that's moving, then you have a leak. The leak. If it's someplace that you can't see, then that's where the leak is. Someplace that you can't see. Moving up. Got here a little late, but that's okay. This old man can pick his feet up. Over here at the front, by the front porch, this is the front. This is the water pressure to the house. These valves should be anti-siphon. And we got a little over 80 psi right there. So water pressure is a little high. Now, in Garland, it's my understanding that rental property has to have a certificate of occupancy. I'm not sure about residential, but if this property needs a certificate of occupancy, they're going to insist that anti-siphon valves be installed. These are the main water shutoffs to the house. They're buried. The handles are rusty. The floor of this irrigation box should have been excavated and lined with gravel to keep that from happening. Okay, this is a passive vacuum breaker for the lawn sprinkler system, which I think is a pretty good idea. But some municipalities, and I believe Garland may be one, they no longer accept these kinds of backflow prevention devices for lawn sprinkler systems. And if a certificate of occupancy is required, then this might need to be changed, or not. I don't know. This is the main water shutoff valve to the lawn sprinkler system. We're over here by the front porch, and these are all your individual valves going to your lawn sprinkler system. They're all lined up right there. Okay, let's move up a little bit. I dropped you. What we have here is a recent installation on a roof. Okay, so far from the ground it looks pretty good. It'd be nice if these shingles had been trimmed back a little bit. Here's what it is. This is a gable roof, and you'll see on a later video that we've got gable vents, and we're up here, like I said, it's a recent installation, so that's a good thing. We've got iron drain. At least we got iron vents, we know that. Okay, and metal. Again, gable roof. We got ridge vents and gable vents. This is the fireplace chimney. This is an antenna or lightning rod on your chimney. These are not supposed to be installed on fireplaces because this is like a sail, and it's always, pressing against your brickwork. The chimney crown is cracking here a little bit. It's going to need some service here in the near future. You do have a spark arrestor. You do have a cap. That's pretty good. We've got a skylight over here. This skylight's not as new as the roof. Alright, so we'll take a look at it. Looks like the seal has been compromised a little bit. You can see some vapor in between the panes. That's not unusual. I mean, it's not like, yay, we got vapor, but it's not unusual either. Natural deflecting in the roof. We'd prefer it not to be there, but you're not going to have a roof that doesn't have it. This is a water heater flue for the bedroom side of the house, and this structure has 2 water heaters. Coming along here, we're over the master bathroom area. Okay, coming up back around, we're looking over towards the garage. This is pretty uneventful. I mean, you got a little rough spot right there. Overall, shingle placement looks good. Okay, so it's a gable roof with hip details. It's hip over the garage and the master bedroom suite. coming on along. This is the garage water heater flue. I'm not sure about this vent right here. We gotta look at that. It's too far back to be the kitchen, and we don't want it to be the the clothes dryer. So we need to look at that. Now this bridge vent is real nice. I'd probably do it myself, but this house has gable vents, and so ridge vents and gable vents is a mixed vent system. You're probably getting some good use out of these vents even, but technically that's a foul. This is the kitchen vent fan. So I'm gonna be interested in finding out what that vent right there is for. And this is the wet bar vent pipe, kitchen sink vent pipe. These staples should be sealed. And this roof isn't as new as it looked at first blush. I mean, it's starting to show some granular loss. The edges, I'm seeing little diamonds there. But I still seems to be a recent installation. And all this alarm system with all these that should just all be ripped off. And all I don't want to say all, but the staple holes should be sealed. Should have been sealed. We have leaf guards over the rain gutters, and the rain gutters were not, obviously, the rain gutters were not replaced at the same time as the roof. Alright, in this part of Texas, okay, roof coverings, asphalt shingle roof coverings last about 14 years. Rain gutter lasts about 14 years. Now the rain gutter might not have needed to be replaced when this roof was replaced, but what you're going to find is that you're going to have gutter issues are going to develop before the roof covering issues develop. So instead of getting it all done at one time, it's just going to be, you're going to be playing leapfrog with your repairs and maintenance issues. This is another vent that's very much like that other vent that I was questioning. So this would be the furnace vent. This would be the furnace vent. Maybe. I doubt that's the furnace vent. It's just too far over to the end of the house and too far away from the pull down ladder. This concludes our rooftop shenanigans.